Hello, everyone. Good day and happy weekend to you. It's great to have you with us today. I hope you're ready. If you're ready, please indicate in the chat room, indicate in the comment section, I'm ready. Indicate in the comment section, I'm ready. I'm waiting for your comments in the comment section. Just indicate, I'm ready. All right. You're welcome to this transformative Facebook Live webinar. And our topic says, Broke No More, a step-by-step guide to financial recovery. Our topic once again is, Broke No More, a step-by-step guide to financial recovery. Ask yourself this question. Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Struggling to make ends meet? Are you ready to take control of your finances and build a better and brighter future? You're welcome. So in this engaging and informative webinar, we'll provide you with with practical strategies and actionable steps that will help you to break free. Steps that will help you to break free from that cycle of financial hardship, whether you're dealing with debts, whether you're facing unexpected expenses, or you're simply looking to improve your financial situation. We'll guide you today through this process of reclaiming your financial stability. And we said, from budgeting basics to managing your debt, techniques to manage debt, we are going to cover it all today. And the essence is to empower you to make confident and informed decisions about your money. So don't let financial stress hold you back any longer. This year, henceforth, don't let financial stress hold you any longer. Join us and let's start your journey to financial freedom today. You're welcome. And like we said once again, our topic for today is what? Broke No More, a step-by-step guide to financial recovery. And what do we mean by that? We are empowering you to take control of your finances. I know a whole lot of people, after the end of the year party, the celebration, the expenses, will tell you, oh, in fact, they are broke, especially the January, this month that just passed. A lot of people went broke. How do we manage it? How do we live above a life of being broke always? That's what we are discussing today. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I'm thrilled to welcome you to today's webinar, Broke No More, a step-by-step guide to financial recovery. It's a big honor to have you join us as we embark on this journey towards financial empowerment and resilience. You're highly welcome. So in today's session, we are going to delve into practical strategies. Take note, we are delving into practical strategies and actionable steps that will help you to break free from financial hardship and will also help you to chart a course towards a brighter financial future. So take note, whether you're facing debts, whether you're struggling to make ends meet, or you're simply seeking to strengthen your financial foundation, you're in the right place. You're welcome once again. Thank you once again for investing your time and your energy with us today. Let's dive in and empower ourselves to say goodbye. What did I say? Let's dive in and empower ourselves to say goodbye to financial strugglings and hello to a future of financial freedom. Let me repeat this myself. You're appreciated for investing your time and energy with us today. So get ready as we dive in and empower ourselves to say goodbye to financial struggles and to say hello to a future of financial freedom. And that freedom, that financial freedom starts now. Your financial freedom shouldn't be in the next 10 years, the next 5 years, but now. You're welcome on board. Once again, my name is Enobong Ekarika. It's a pleasure, big pleasure to have you with us. You're highly welcome. Let's look at a brief overview of our presentation today, the objectives. Throughout today's webinar, we aim to equip you with the knowledge and the tools that are necessary to help you embark on this journey towards financial recovery and resilience. So let's look at a glimpse of what we'll cover today. Number one thing we'll cover today is understanding your financial situation. Let me take it again. Number one, understanding your financial situation. What do you mean by that? We'll begin by assessing your current financial situation by identifying what are your income sources, understanding your expenses. So this will be our foundational step. The number one point we'll look at, which is crucial to enable you to develop a tailored plan for financial recovery. The second thing we'll look at today is setting financial goals. Setting financial goals. We'll explore the importance of setting clear and achievable financial goals by establishing goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Remember the SMART goal, the SMART objective has to be specific, has to be measurable, should be achievable, it should be relevant, and should be time-bound. You're going to have a roadmap. Remember, the first objective of today's class is to help you understand your financial situation. The second objective is to help us set financial goals. And the third objective for today's class is creating a budget. Budget is key when it comes to managing your finances effectively. So we will discuss the components of a well-rounded budget, and we are going to provide practical tips for creating and sticking to your budget. Number four objective of today's class, we'll talk about managing debt. Managing debt. Debt can be a significant obstacle to financial recovery. In today's class, we are going to delve into strategies for paying off debt, negotiation, how to negotiate with your creditors, how to take steps to prevent debt from derailing your financial goal. Number five that we look at today is building an emergency fund. Building an emergency fund. We'll talk in details very shortly. And number six, we'll talk about saving and investing. Saving and investing. We'll discuss different saving and investment options today, and will help you, which will help you make informed financial decisions, okay? And number 7 point that we are going to look at is increasing wealth. How do we increase our wealth? What are the strategies to increase our wealth? And sometimes increasing your income is necessary to achieve your financial goals, and we'll explore various ways to boost your income, whether through additional sources of employment, freelancing, entrepreneurship. It is part of it. Those are the topics we'll look at. And we'll also look at protecting your financial future. Protecting your financial future. How do you protect your financial future? How do you protect your financial future? Please hold on, just give me a second. Give me a second. Now let's look at the importance of financial recovery. look at the importance of financial recovery. Okay? Financial recovery is not just about bouncing back from tough times. It's also about regaining control of your financial well-being and setting yourself up for long-term success. Now we are looking at the importance of financial recovery. Why is financial recovery important? Why is it necessary? Number one reason why financial recovery is important is that it will help to reduce your stress and anxiety. Financial recovery will help you reduce stress and anxiety. Other thing, that means that financial stress can take a significant toll on your mental and emotional well-being. So when you take steps to improve your financial, your financial well-being, what happens? You will alleviate stress and you will alleviate anxiety, and this will lead to a better overall health and happiness. So number one importance of financial recovery is what? Reduced stress and anxiety. What is number two? I'll be back. I'll be with you in a while. Okay, we are good. Importance of financial recovery. We talked about reduced stress and anxiety. Number two importance of financial recovery is increased stability. You will have increased stability. Okay? When your finances are updated, when your finances are well managed, you're not living in debt, you're not broke, you have increased stability. How? Because a solid foundation, a solid financial foundation provides stability. It provides security, for you and your family. It allows you to weather unexpected expenses. It allows you to weather job loss. It allows you to weather economic downturns without being thrown into a financial turmoil. Another importance is the ability to pursue goals and dreams. When you are not broke, you will be able to pursue your goals and dreams very well. When you recover from the financial stress, it will open doors to new opportunities and will allow you to pursue your goals and dreams with confidence. Whether you're buying a home, whether you're starting a business, whether you're traveling the world, you'll be able to do a whole lot. Remember, the number one importance of financial recovery is reduce stress and anxiety. Number two importance is increased stability. Number three is ability to pursue goals and dreams. When you're not broke, you'll be able to pursue your goals and dreams seamlessly. Number four is improved relationships. What do you mean by that? Money problems, can strain relationships with loved ones, and it can lead to conflict, it can lead to tension. So by improving your financial situation, you can strengthen your relationships, and create a more harmonious environment at home and at work. Now, another importance of financial recovery, another reason why you should not be broke is that you have peace of mind. What do you mean by that? You will know that you have control over your finances, and there's a plan in place for the future. It always brings peace of mind. Okay? So it allows you to focus on the things that really matter in life rather than constantly worrying about money. Another importance why you shouldn't be broke is that you will enjoy financial independence. Financial recovery will enable you to enjoy financial recovery. Your financial independence. What do you mean by that? By achieving financial recovery, it puts you on the path to financial independence. Okay, it means that you have the freedom to make choices that are based on your values and priorities. You're not making choices based on limitations. You know, a whole lot of time people take actions because they don't have a choice. But when you're financially independent, because you're not broke, because you have recovered and come out of debt, you will always enjoy financial independence. You can make decisions without fear, shaking. Another importance of financial recovery is setting an example. Setting an example. When you are able to recover your finances, you set positive example for others. Okay, that means you're setting, if you're a person that is not broke, you set positive example to your children, positive example to your friends, positive examples to your colleagues. You know, that means that your journey to financial recovery can inspire or motivate others around you. You can encourage others to take control of their own finances. In summary, financial recovery is more than just balancing your books. It's about reclaiming your power. It's about securing your future. It's about living life on your own terms. And it's actually a journey worth embarking on. Thank you. Now, we've just talked about the importance of financial recovery, the reasons why you shouldn't be broke. Now, let's talk about number one thing now on the way forward is understanding your financial situation. A lot of times, you can't go to the doctor if you don't know what's wrong with you. You need to assess your current financial situation. Am I comfortable? Do I have savings? Do I have investments? How will my future look like with my current financial state? Am I able to meet my basic needs? So assess your financial situation. We did not say assess your colleague's financial situation. We did not say assess your brother's financial situation. We did not say assess your sister's financial situation, but assess your own current financial position. This will invest in, involve taking stock of your assets. What are your assets? What are your liabilities? What are your incomes? What are your expenses? Assess your savings, assess your investment, your debt, and any other financial obligations you may have. When you do that, you will understand where you stand financially. When you understand where you stand financially, it will give you that first step of recovery. That first step of financial recovery, it will give you the first step of coming out of being broke. So understanding your financial situation currently is very important. Assess yourself. Number two, when we are talking about understanding your financial situation is identify income sources and expenditure. What are the sources of income available to you? What are the sources? What are you using for expenditure? Okay? Identify all your sources of income. Is it your wages? Is it your salaries? Is it your bonuses? Is it your investment returns? Identify all your sources of revenue. Okay? Then the next thing is list your fixed expenses. We have fixed expenses and we have variable expenses. Identify your fixed expenses, such as your rent, such as your utility bills like your NEPA, your lights, your water bills, your insurance, your loan, and identify other financial commitments. Those are fixed expenses. Now let's look at your variable expenses. Also identify your variable expenses. Identify your variable expenses. And your variable expenses can be your groceries, it can be your dining out, your entertainment, any spending that just comes up as it goes. Now, number three thing you should do is track your spending habits. One of the best things you can do to yourself is to track your spending habits. It will help you to gain insight into your financial behavior. There are budgeting apps. You can even use your pen and paper. Record every expenses. After you do that, review that your pattern over a period. You can say over a month, over a year, over a quarter. It will help you understand yourself. It will help you understand your financial situation. That means that understanding your financial situation always is the foundation for effective financial management. When you understand your financial situation, by assessing your current state, identifying income sources and expenses, tracking your spending habits, you will get insight that will inform you of your financial recovery journey. Remember, the first step is what? Understanding your financial situation. Now, let's go to the next step, setting financial goals. What do you mean by that? In setting financial goals, you should be able to set short-term and long-term goals. And there's what we call SMART goal setting. And we also talk about prioritizing goals based on importance. Number one point we talked about is what? Identifying your financial state. Number two now is setting your financial goals. To be broke no more, to come out of being broke, you need to set financial goals. And number one thing you should do is to do what? Establish short-term and long-term goals, okay? Start by defining what your long-term, your short-term financial goal. Your short-term goals can be paying off some debts. It can be building an emergency fund, or saving for a particular project. While your long-term goals will involve purchasing a home, buying a car, funding your retirement, starting a business. Have a long-term, establish short-term and long-term goal. You should have a mix of that. Have a mix of short-term goals and a mix of long-term goals. It will ensure that you're working towards both immediate needs and future aspirations. Another thing you should do is SMART goal setting. SMART goal setting. Now, you should use the SMART criteria to set goals. SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. What do we mean when we say your goal should be specific? You should clearly define what you want to accomplish. For example, instead of saying, I want to save money, specify it. You can say, I want to save 500,000 naira for a down payment for a house. Be very specific about your financial goals, and it should be measurable. Okay? Identify, this goal, establish this criteria that will enable you measure your progress towards your goal. It could be, what do I have currently? What's the percentage? How do I want to measure it? Measure your goals, state your achievement. 2, is these goals achievable? Please set goals that are realistic. Please, if you're earning 40,000 naira, you should be careful if you're setting a goal of 10 million naira. Set goals that are realistic and you can build it up from them. By the time you achieve that goal, you can now build it up. 4, for the SMART acronym, relevant. Your goals should be relevant. Ensure that your goal aligns with your values. It aligns with your priorities and it aligns with your long-term achievement. What do you want to achieve in future? And time-bound. For the SMART goals, is your goal time-bound? That means that you should set a deadline or a time frame for achieving each goal, because this will help to add urgency and it will help you stay focused on your objective. Another thing you should do is what? Create goals based on importance. Once you've established your financial goal, prioritize them based on their importance and urgency. That means you should consider factors such as impacts that each goal will have on your overall financial well-being, okay? The time that it will take and any external deadline or constraint. Track your goals, set financial goals once again that are SMART. Prioritize them effectively because it will provide clarity It will provide direction for your financial recovery journey. Remember, we are on the trip to financial recovery. When you do that, when you set financial goals, it will help you to stay focused, it will help you to stay motivated, and it will help you to track, okay? It's going to help you to track towards achieving your financial stability. Now, another thing, remember our topic, broke no more. And we said we discuss specific steps. We are going to discuss strategies that will enable you to live a life of financial freedom. Another thing you need to do is to create a budget. Budget is very, very important. Creating a budget is fundamental. It's a fundamental tool for managing your finances effectively. It will help it will help to provide clear overview of your income and your expenses. It will help you to make informed decisions about your spending and your saving. So create a budget, okay? When you create a budget, you'll be able to gain control over your financial situations. You will reduce unnecessary expenses, and you'll be able to work towards achieving your financial goals. So create a budget. You know, there are components of a budget. We mentioned some of it earlier. The components of a budget are your income. It can be income. That means your sources of income, your fixed expenses, expenses that are sacrosanct, that must be made. We now have variable expenses, and we now have savings. Let me identify the components of a budget again. Your income. Is it from your salary? Is it from your bonuses? Is it your side hustle, the earnings, your returns, and any other money coming in? Another component is fixed expenses. Fixed expenses are expenses that remain relatively constant each month. These are expenses that are constant. Your lights, probably your loan repayment, your subscriptions are fixed. You can also identify another component of budget, like we said, variable expenses. These are expenses that fluctuate month to month. They may include your entertainment, they may include your transportation, your dining out, your groceries. It may fluctuate. And then your saving. Please allocate a portion of your income towards savings and investment. Why? Because this will contribute to an emergency fund. It will contribute to your retirement account or your other savings goals. Are we good? Are we good? I need your responses. I need your comments. I need your questions. I'm looking at the comment section for your questions, for your responses, for any clarification you need. Now, let's look at tips for creating and maintaining a budget. Number one is track your spending. Number two, set realistic goals. Number three, be flexible. Number four, stay disciplined. Stay disciplined. Let me go back again. Let me take that again. Tips for creating and maintaining a budget. Number one, track your expenses. Number two, set realistic goals. Number three, review regularly. Number four, be flexible. What do you mean by being flexible? Note, life is unpredictable. That means that your expenses may vary month to month. You should be prepared to adjust your budget, as circumstances changes. A very key point here is what? Stay disciplined. If you're not disciplined, you will not come out from being broke. If you're not disciplined, you will have challenges recovering financially. Okay? Stay disciplined, stick to your budget, avoid unnecessary spending, and remember that every naira, every dollar, every cedis, every money you save brings you closer to your financial goals. So creating and maintaining a budget is a key step, towards financial stability and success. And when you understand the importance of budgeting, and you're able to identify the components of budgeting, and you're able to follow these practical tips that we have itemized and maintain, you will be surprised and you realize that you are already taking control of your finances and you're building a secure financial future. Hope we are good. Hope we are good. Please put in the comment section, I'm good. Put in the comment section, I'm great. Put in the comment section, I'm doing fantastic. All right. Now let's look at managing debts. How do we manage debts? There are types of debts. Okay? Like those in Nigeria, credit card is not so common, but in some other countries, people use credit card. Okay? We have it here, but not so common. So if your credit card debts are a type of debt, and when you have high interest, revolving your debt, making your debt to accumulate, is a type of debt. Other type of debt is loans, borrowed money. Loans are borrowed money that must be repaid with interest. Okay, including personal loans, including student loans, including car loans. Whatever reason that made you get a loan, this is another type of debt. Now, mortgages, houses, people get loans to purchase real estate. Okay, now have identified 3 types of debt: credit card debt, loans, borrowing money that you borrowed, which you have to repay with interest. It can be personal loans, car loans, housing loan, mortgage, student loan, whichever. Those are the types of debt. Now, what are the strategies to help you pay off your debts? What are the strategies? Let's look at 2 strategies very fast. Number 1 is snowball method. Number 2 is avalanche method. Let's talk about the 2 strategies for paying off your debt. Number 1, please put in the chat box snowball method. Put in the comment section snowball method. Number 2, avalanche method. Put in the comment section avalanche method. Now, what do you mean by snowball? In snowball method, like we said, these are strategies that will help you pay off your debt. In snowball method, start by paying off the smallest debt first, while making minimum payment on other debts. Once the smallest debt is paid off, use the freed up money to tackle the next smallest debt, and so on. So this method will provide some psychological motivation, by helping you create quick wins. I hope you understand what we mean by snowball method. Pay your debt from the smallest one, keep taking you up from the smallest debt to the bigger ones. Avalanche method is prioritizing debt based on interest rates. Trying to pay off your debt that has the highest interest rate first. You're welcome back. We are happy to have you back. Thank you for your patience. We talked about strategies for paying off debts. And number 1 is what? Snowball method. Snowball is start by paying off the debt, the smallest debts first, okay, while you proceed to pay the other one. The avalanche method is that prioritize debt based on interest rates. That means you should pay off debts that has the highest interest rate first, because this will help to make minimum payment on other, and once they move on to the next highest and so forth. Before you know it, you're good and you're financially free. Another thing out here is negotiating with creditors. If you're struggling to keep up with your debt payment, don't hesitate. Reach out to your creditors to discuss repayment. Have noticed something with a lot of people. When they need something from you, they need money from you, they'll be so nice. They will even greet you, good morning, bingo. But as soon as they get the money, it becomes difficult and solved by some factor control. So if you're in a situation that is beyond your control, negotiate with your creditor. Okay? Negotiate with them, contact them first. A lot of people wait for the creditor to contact them, to start asking why they are delaying. Take that first step of negotiating with your creditors is going to help ease the burden of your loan. Okay? You can discuss with your creditor on how to, discuss your repayment options. So please contact your creditors early. Contact them early and do what? Explain your situation to them. Explore options, look at extended repayment time, terms, hardship programs. Please be honest and proactive. Don't wait for your creditor to look for you before you step out. Do that and you'll be surprised that you'll be able to manage your debt very well. Remember, we talked about strategies to paying off your debts. And number one, we said the snowball method. Number two, avalanche method. Number three, negotiate with your creditors. Okay? Are we together? So managing debts effectively is essential for achieving financial stability. And by understanding the types of debt, implementing the strategies for paying off your debt, and knowing how to negotiate with creditors, you can take proactive steps towards becoming debt-free and building a stronger financial future. Are we good? Please indicate in the comment section, I'm good. Indicate in the comment section, I'm good. Indicate in the comment section, I'm good. Another strategy we are going to look at is building an emergency fund. Why is it important to build an emergency fund? And what is an emergency fund in the first place? Emergency fund is a kind of savings that you're keeping for emergency. It's a kind of savings you're keeping for unexpected expenses or financial emergency. When you have an emergency savings, when you have money kept for the future, for eventualities, it will provide peace of mind. And it will always protect you against unforeseen events such as job loss, such as medical emergencies, such as car repairs, and it will prevent the need for you to rely on high interest debt. And it will help you to, liquidating assets. It will also prevent the need for you to liquidate your assets because of crisis. So in building an emergency fund, how much do you save? How much do you save? Ask yourself, how much do you save? Look at what is comfortable, convenient for you and save, okay? Financial experts always recommend that we save at least 3 to 6 months worth of our living expenses in an emergency fund. You should have at least 3 to 6 months worth of your salary in a particular account, which is for emergencies, which is for eventualities. So how do you do that? Calculate your monthly expenses, your necessities, your housings, utilities, your transport, your debt payments. Then multiply that your monthly expenses by the desired number of months to determine your total target. Or just have a target in mind. and save towards that, and make sure that account is not easily accessible. Make sure that account is not easy in cases of emergency. Now let's look at tips for building on your emergency fund. Tips for building an emergency fund. Number one is set realistic goals. Number two, automate your savings. You can put a direct debit on your account, which makes the savings automated. Number three, cut expenses. Cut expenses. Number four, you like that. There are times that some unexpected funds come into your account, some big money, some funds that you didn't just expect. Please use it wisely rather than spending on them frivolously. Use your windfalls wisely. Those gifts, those bonuses, those cash gifts that comes in, push them into your emergency fund because they'll be handy in future. Number five, stay focused. And number five, stay focused. Then note that when you build an emergency fund, it's a critical component of financial preparedness. Because when you understand the importance of emergency savings, implement building your fund, you can establish a strong financial safety net, which will help you weather any storm. Please ask your questions. Ask your questions. Number one, we said the tips for building an emergency fund is set realistic goals. Three, cut expenses. Four, use windfalls wisely. Free unexpected money that comes into you. Use them wisely, not just frivolously. Stay focused. Now let's look at another strategy to come out of being broke. Saving and investing. Saving and investing. You should have savings. Saving for the future is very essential because it will help you to achieve financial security and it will help you to reach long-term financial goals. Saving is important. It will also help to provide a financial cushion for emergencies. Savings will help you to achieve major life milestones such as buying a home, funding education, and it will help you to ensure a comfortable retirement. So saving is very, very key. There are different types of savings. We have the regular savings account. We have the high yield savings account. We have some certificates of deposit. Take advantage of savings. Then investment. Stocks, you can invest in stocks, you can invest in bonds, you can invest in mutual funds. All of it are very important. Like we said, savings and investing go hand in hand in building wealth and achieving financial goals. That means that by understanding the importance of savings for the future and the different types of savings accounts available, you can choose the best options to meet your needs. Okay? You will see the best option. What's the best option that will help you meet your needs? That will be very good for you. Are we together? Are we together? Please put in the chat box, we are together. We are together. We are together. Now, let's look at exploring increasing income. Increasing your income. You may be working, you're having a fixed salary, you have a business. To come out of being broke, you need to increase your income. You need to explore additional income opportunities. You need to have multiple streams of income. What do you mean by that? Explore additional income opportunities. This will help to boost your earning potential and it helps to improve your financial situation. Options can include generating passive income through investment, rentals, online ventures. Diversify your income stream. Remember some weeks ago we talked about monetizing your capabilities. Look into yourself. What can I do? Look around you. What else can I invest in to multiply my income? Take advantage of that, and you'll be shocked at what you come out. You will live a broke-free life. Okay? You should have at least 3 streams of income. Very, very important. And diversify your income streams because it will help to provide stability and resilience, against any financial downturns. Another important thing is develop skills for career advancement. Build your skills, build your skills for career advancement. When you invest in your skills and education, it will always open doors to higher paying jobs, opportunities, and career advancement. So develop your skills for career advancement. Identify areas for skill development that are relevant to your industry or desired career path, such as their technical skills, their leadership abilities, their specialized certifications. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of training programs, of workshops, online courses, mentorship opportunities. It will help to enhance your skill set and increase your value. Are we together? Negotiating salary raises. Please don't be afraid to negotiate for better compensation or benefits in your current job. Don't be afraid. Negotiate with your bosses. They can increase your salaries, they can increase your benefits. It's very, very important. Research industry standard, and salary ranges for your position to, in other organizations. This will ensure that you're being fairly compensated. Highlight your achievements, contribution, added value to the organization when discussing salary raises or benefit. The key is that make sure you're adding value to your organization, because you can't expect a salary raise when you're not adding value. Add value, and by the time you negotiate for salary raises, you'll be surprised that your employer will surely give in. Your employer will come to you. So, increasing your income is a proactive strategy. Okay, it's a proactive strategy for improving your financial outlook and achieving your goal. By exploring additional income opportunities, developing valuable skills, advocating for fair compensation, you can take control of your financial future and work towards greater and better life, better financial stability and success. Number 10, let's look at this, protecting your financial future. Remember, we talked about yourself, we talked about what to do. Now we are looking at protecting your financial future. One of the things you can do is insurance. Take advantage of insurance. It's one of the ways you can protect your financial future. Having a retirement savings account is one of the ways you protect your financial future. Please reach out to me to manage your retirement savings. It's very, very crucial. Okay? I will answer your questions, guide you when it comes to your retirement savings. Take advantage of insurance. What do you mean by insurance? Insurance actually plays a crucial role in protecting your financial well-being and providing peace of mind for you and your loved one. Take advantage of health insurance. Take advantage of life insurance. Take advantage of disability insurance. It will go a long way to protect your financial future. Another thing you should do is estate planning. What do you mean by estate planning? It involves making arrangements for the management and distribution of your assets in the event of incapacity or death. I'm sure you've seen a lot of families fighting over the parents, the father's wealth, and all of that. It's because the deceased person did not plan his estate. Okay, you can plan your estate by writing your wills. Please, if as long as you're an adult, please don't say you're too young to have a will. Please write your will and review it as often as possible. You can write your will, review it every 2 years, every 3 years. It's important. Three, another thing is to have trust. That's a legal arrangement that allow a third party to hold some money, some funds on behalf of your beneficiaries, which is according to terms specified in the trust document. Power of attorney is another one. We are looking at building your financial future. In protecting your financial future, we said insurance. Take advantage of insurance packages. It's very, very important. Take advantage of retirement savings services. Like I manage one, I work with Crusader Sterling Pensions. We manage your finance, your retirement savings, and take advantage of estate planning. Make sure you have wills, make sure you have trust, make sure you utilize power of attorney. Very, very important. Then protect yourself against identity theft and fraud. That's another way you'll be broke no more. Protect yourself against identity theft and fraud. Identity theft and fraud can have very, very devastating financial consequences. A lot of people have lost so much money. Their accounts have been drained. They have had unauthorized charges just because of identity theft, just because of fraud. So protect yourself, safeguard your personal information. Please don't give out your details, maybe your PIN, your bank account details, or your passwords. It's very important. Don't give up. There are some OTP sent to phone numbers. Don't just give them out like that. Be careful of giving out financial information to people. Be careful of giving out personal information to people. Monitor your financial account regularly. Report any unauthorized transaction to your bank or credit card company immediately. Therefore, protecting your financial future requires what? It requires that you take proactive planning and risk management. Proactive, you have to be proactive, and by securing this appropriate insurance coverage, by creating an estate plan and taking steps to prevent identity theft and fraud, you can safeguard your assets and ensure financial stability for yourself and your loved ones. Then let's talk about monitoring and adjusting your financial plan. Regularly review and update your budget. Okay, track your progress towards financial goals. How well are you meeting your financial goals? Make adjustments as needed. Please, flexibility is very key. Flexibility is very important to successful financial planning. Prepare to make adjustments. Be prepared to make adjustments to your financial plans as circumstances change. If you encounter unexpected expenses or financial setback, reassess your budget and reallocate your resources as needed, because this will help you to address immediate needs while you're staying focused on your long-term goals. And similarly, if you achieve certain goals ahead of schedule or experience positive changes in your financial situation, consider revisiting your financial plan to set new goals or reallocate resources towards other priorities. And take note, regular monitoring and adjusting your financial plan will ensure that it remains relevant and effective in helping you achieve your financial objective. So make sure that you keep reviewing your objective, take action. Therefore, now in conclusion, we've covered a lot today. I want to encourage you to take action and implement these strategies. In the importance, as in we cannot overemphasize the importance of financial management and that positive impact it can have in your life. Start small. Please start small. Set achievable goals. Stay commitment to your financial, commitment, your financial journey, even in the faces of challenges, and you will thank yourself for it. Thank you so much. I thank you so much for your participation. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for engaging, okay, for your comment throughout the presentation. Thank you for investing your time and energy to learn this, about financial recovery and for empowering yourself to take control of your financial future. And please, need your questions, your concerns. Please ask your questions. We are ready to respond. And as we wrap up, I'll suggest some books. I'll recommend some books, some websites that can help you for on your financial management journey. We have books like The Total Makeover by Dave Ramsey. Please get that book. It will go a long way to help you build your finances properly. You can get books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. You can get books like Your Money or Your Life by Vicky Robin and Joe Domingos. Also visit websites like Investopedia, website like The Balance, and then there are some apps that will go a long way to help you, like the Mint is an app. Kippa, Kippa is a very good app that will help you. Personal capital, take advantage of all of that. Thank you for the time out. We look forward to hearing from you. Once again, my name is Enobong Ekarika, and it's a big honor and a privilege, learning together. Today's class, we've been able to cover how to understand your financial situation, okay? We've talked about assessing your current financial state, identifying your income sources and expenses. We've talked about tracking your spending habit. We also discussed on setting financial goals, and that is establishing short-term and long-term goals, setting smart goals, and then prioritizing your goals based on importance. We've also talked about creating a budget, and under that we talked about the importance of budgeting. We talked about components of a budget, which include income. It also include fixed expenses, variable expenses, savings, and we discussed on very important tips for creating and maintaining a budget. We discussed on how to manage your debt, the different types of debt, the strategies for paying off your debt, negotiation with creditors. We discussed on how to build an emergency fund. Why is it important and how much to save? We talked about tips for building an emergency fund. And we talked about how to increase your income, how to have strategies to build your income, how to have multiple streams of income. We said you should develop skills for career advancement, negotiate salary raises, and then we talked about protecting your financial future. Take advantage of insurance packages, take advantage of retirement savings account packages, take advantage of your estate planning, and make sure you always protect against identity theft and fraud. Monitor and adjust your financial plan. Thank you so much. To have a great day, a broke-free life, a financially free life, a financially recovered life, as you put into practice everything you've learned in this class. I appreciate you all for your time. Wishing you the very best today and always. Look forward to seeing you all in our next class. Thank you and remain blessed. Bye-bye.